What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a come shopping with me video. I have been in the mood to go into the bookstore for a little while now. I have not gone into physically a bookstore since I think before Christmas, and I've been wanting to go back, and so I thought I would bring you guys with me. I have not bought really any books since my last haul. I've only got like 2 or 3 books since my last haul, which is really not that bad for me. You guys know, you guys are used to like my 20 books haul, 30 books haul. Well, I've been really good for the last few months, so I thought I would reward myself and go to the bookstore and pick up a few books. So I just thought I would bring you guys with me. I do have a few books in mind that I kind of want to pick up. I do maybe want to pick up the Library of the Unwritten by A.J. Hawk. I think that's on my TBR this month, and I kind of want a physical copy of it because my library doesn't have a copy that I can borrow. So that's kind of been on my mind, and also the new Rachel Hawkins books that I want to pick up, maybe Reckless Girl, I think. So I read The Wife Upstairs last year, and I really enjoyed that book. I know that people were kind of hating on that book, but I thought it was a really fun time. So I do want to pick up her newest book. I know Colleen Hoover has a new book, so maybe I'll try to see if they have that. I haven't read a Colleen Hoover book in way too long, so maybe I'll try to see if they have that. But really, I just want to go there and like browse the aisle and see what they have and just see what captures my attention. I think this is going to be a fun time. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. It would make my day. And let's go to the bookstore. Back at home. It is the next day because I got back home pretty late last night, and I didn't want to film last night, but I have my little haul right here. Like I told you, I got 3 books. 3 books that I want to talk to you guys about, and I also have a few other books that I did get since my last haul. There's 3. Where should I start? I guess I'll start with the one that I got yesterday because that's the most exciting part, I guess. And then I'll go into the books that I got before. I guess I'll take them out just because of the noise. I originally went to the bookstore for 2 books in particular. One of them was The Library of the Unwritten by A.J. Hawk, I think. And that's a book that I have on my TBR this month, and I really wanted a physical copy of it. But they didn't have one there. It said 1 copy in like their little like register, but like I could not find it. It was probably misplaced, so I didn't want to go through all of the aisles to get that book, so I might just like order it online or something. But that's the one book that I wanted to, that's one of the books that I wanted to find there. And the other one was Reckless Girl by Rachel Hawkins. This book came out I think in January, so it's been a little while now, and I've been really wanting to read this book. Rachel Hawkins is the author of The Wife Upstairs, and I read that book last year and I really enjoyed it. It wasn't the best book out there, it wasn't the best thriller out there, but it was just a really fun time. And from what I've heard, this is the exact same thing. It's just a really fun time to read and a fun thriller to read. So this is about a girl named Lux, and she is living in Hawaii, kind of down on her luck, and she's just longing for like new adventure and like travel because of some tragedy that happened to her in the past. And then one day she gets the opportunity to sail these 2 tourists into this like island, and then once they get to the island, shit hits the fan. So like I said, I've heard some pretty good things about this book, not the best things. But I really enjoyed The Wife Upstairs, and people did not love The Wife Upstairs either. So that's why I wanted to pick this book, like, either way. I also heard that this is kind of some rich people problem, which I kind of love that trope in thrillers. So it's another reason why I wanted to pick this book up. And so I'm excited. The next book that I got was not a planned purchase. I basically was walking through the aisles and I saw this book, and it's The Last Night at the Telegraph Club by Malinda. So I decided to pick this book up because a long time ago this girl named Laura, the Reading Mushroom, she doesn't do YouTube videos anymore unfortunately, but she recommended this book in one of her romance book recommendation, and she is not a romance reader. I kind of been wanting to pick this book up ever since, and also the cover is like really pretty. I remember her saying that like she wishes the camera would do the cover justice, and it's true, like the cover is so much prettier in person. It is so cool because this is basically a female romance set in San Francisco in the 1950s. So this is, I think it's like a Chinatown, San Francisco. So it's so pretty. I love the cover. I hate the fake sticker. I almost got the hardback for this book, but it was like $10 more, so I didn't end up picking the hardback. But yeah, the fake sticker is annoying, but whatever. So like I said, this is a female romance about this Chinese American girl set in the 1950s, and so kind of at a time where it wasn't really well seen to be a lesbian, and also I think the dad is kind of facing deportation, maybe. I don't know. She said the book was really good, so I wanted to pick it up ever since, and when I saw it at the bookstore I thought, why not? And I'm excited to read it. I'm excited to pick this one up. It's also kind of historical fiction, which is a genre that I want to read more of, so I thought a romance historical fiction would be the way to go for me, and so I'm excited for this one. The last book that I got yesterday, I'm gonna be honest, was a cover buy, and it is Little Thief by Margaret Owens. I got sucked in by the cover, and then I saw it was an employee recommendation, and then I went on Goodreads, and this has pretty good average rating. It has like a 4.3 average rating, I think, on Goodreads, so I thought, why not? And so, and also like the book itself is so pretty. It has some really cool like design inside of it, so I was just like, why not? It's just like really pretty. It's just like a really pretty book, and so I decided to pick it up. So from what I understand, this is a Goose Girl retelling, which, how fun is that? It's about this girl who is kind of the adopted daughter of the god of death and god of fortune, and she kind of has multiple personalities, and one of them is a thief, and that gets her in trouble because she basically steals something from a lower god, and that lower god decides to curse her, and so she is basically trying to break that curse. So that's kind of what the book is about, I think. Like I said, it has some pretty good rating on Goodreads. Margaret Owens is the author of The Merciful Crow, which I haven't read, but I did hear a ton about it, so I'm excited to pick this one up. And like I said, the cover is kind of what drew me in the first place. Those were the books that I got yesterday. Now let's go into a few books that I got before that. I only have 3 to talk to you guys about. The first one I've already talked about a little bit, and it is The Pool Boy by Nikki Sloan. I got this one because of Jessica from Peace Love Book. This was one of her best romance book of the year, and so I've been wanting to pick this book up for a little while, and so I just decided to buy a copy of it. This is a age gap relationship, which I love age gap romance. The woman is older in this book as well. It's about this girl who basically finds out that her husband is cheating on her with his male boss, and so she's kind of having this like midlife crisis, I guess. She's trying to like start over, I guess, and then she starts an affair with her son's best friend, I'm pretty sure. Like I said, I really like age gap romance, so I've been wanting to pick this one up very soon, and I'm excited for this one. I've been wanting to read it for a long time, so I just decided to buy this book on Amazon. The next one that I want to talk to you guys about is one that I got in a book box, and it was the December Fairy Loot box, I think. It is Year of the Reaper by Makkia Lucier. I'm really sorry, but how gorgeous is this book? I love it with the black sprayed edges. It's like a small cute book, but like very terrifying at the same time. I haven't heard anything about this book, but the cover is gorgeous. I do like when Fairy Loot put books that are not super popular in their box. I think it's really fun, and so I'm excited to pick this one up one day. And then the last book that I want to talk to you guys about today is going to be Finlay Donavan Knocks Them Dead by Elle Cosimano. I'm so excited for this book. This book came out like not too long ago, and I ordered it because I loved the first book. I read that book last year and it was just such a fun, I want to say cozy, it's not really cozy mystery, but they're just like, it's like this new genre of mystery that are just really fun and fluffy, but it is still a mystery thriller book. I just loved the first one. The first one was about a girl, what's her name? I forgot her name. I did not forget her name. Her name is Finlay. Oh my god. It's about this girl Finlay who's basically down on her luck. She needs money, and she is this thriller mystery writer. And so one day she's at this restaurant with her agent, and she's pitching her new book, an idea for her new book. And then someone in the restaurant kind of overhears her, and he thinks she is a hit woman, and so she offers her like $50,000 or like $30,000 to go kill someone else. And so will she do it? Will she not? What will happen? That's kind of the first book, and this is the second book, and I cannot wait to read it. I loved the first book so much. I knew I was going to buy the second book. And how pretty do they look together? I just love the bright colors. It's just so much fun. I just really like these like bright colors for thriller books. Like the Reckless Girl also has that. So I'm really excited for this one. I cannot wait to read it. So that's pretty much it, guys. Those are all the books that I bought recently. Have you read any of them? I would love to know in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night depending on when you're watching this, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!
I can't believe that you came into my life. You made me feel